I finished all of my building for the caravan, so it's time to make it a little bit prettier now. I've got a whole heap of stuff that I've been collecting over the last few months. Most of it's from Vinnies or secondhand from someone else. I've got lots of stuff from Marketplace, and I'm just going to use things that I have laying around the property. Nothing is going to match. I don't have anything that really matches in my house anyway, so that will extend to how this caravan looks. And I'm just going to use what I have, what I can get my hands on, and anything else that I need to buy new, I will. But I will try to recycle as much as I can. I've turned into Scott by hoarding things. It's really bad, but I kind of get it now. And as much as I used to tell him to throw stuff away because it was just rubbish, I realized that I might be able to use this, and I'm hoarding. It's okay. All of the households in my area, they put all of their hard waste out for collection. Most of the time it's just rubbish, but a lot of people put really good stuff out or usable items, and you can just go along and take whatever you want. Most of my house is furnished every year from council pickup, and you get lots of random things, and I just love it. So this table, it's just cast aluminium, so it's pretty light, but it's got a heap of flaky paint. I'm going to give it a gurney and scrub off as much paint as I can. I got most of the paint chips off. I'm sort of covered at the moment, but that's okay. I will be using just my outdoor paint. I'll probably do it in the darker color because I have more of that, and that's just easier. And then I will just use this as a little coffee table next to the deck and put some plants on it. So Ayla has a friend sleeping over tonight. Her friend's on the quad bike. Ayla's on the go-kart. So there's gonna be a lot of noise. This pot I got from council pickup. I'm going to salvage this little guy. I do not care if it looks sad for quite a while. I know it will grow. So I'm going to save that and just add some mulch and hope for the best. Also, at the front where the drawbar is, I tried to make a triangle with plywood. I didn't cut it well and it was kind of sideways. So I found an old gate that was leaning against the house. I've zip tied that to the drawbar, and that is going to be my plant stand. I got this at the same time. This was also council pickup. It's just a little seaside daisy. Again, it's looking a bit sad, but I'm just going to dig around the dirt and put some mulch in, and I think that this will come up quite nice. I wasn't going to try to reposition this because I'll probably kill it. So, I mean, that already looks better, yeah? Maybe. I don't know how long the pot's gonna last, but let's see how we go. I'm not entirely sure what this plant is, but I am going to repot it just to save it. It could be, oh my gosh. I have no other time. Like, I am not recording just because I have 2 hoons on the property at the moment. So please just deal with the noise in the background. They are having the best time ever. I will repot this. I don't know what it is. I know that these plants look terrible, but I do not want to throw them away. I know that they'll come good, and this one already has a whole heap of new shoots on it. I don't know what kind of plant this is, but I feel pretty confident that in a year or 2 this is going to be quite lovely, and I don't mind waiting that long. I'm not going to get new plants just to show you guys lovely new plants, and I don't mean any disrespect to you guys. It's just this is what I'm doing. These are the plants I've got. I'm going to recycle what I can. I would love to be able to show you brand new beautiful plants, but this is what I got. This is what I'm working with. I got this big pot for free from Marketplace today. It's got a big chip on the sides. It's supposed to be for indoors, but I will try to drill a hole in the bottom so that I can use it as an outdoor pot. I'll try to repair the top section with some car like body filler. It's just like a bog. I don't know how nice it's going to look, but I'm going to give it my best because it's sort of too nice to throw away. I'll get a coat of paint on the table while the bog is drying, and then I will just sort of make my way between the projects as I get time. Hopefully I can get 2 coats of paint on the bottom of this, and I'll do the top last. I'm just using the outside paint. This isn't going to be a super neat job, but because there are all the paint chip marks, if I make the whole thing a mess, you shouldn't notice them as much. I did my little car bogging on the side of the pot and it came up really good. It's like super smooth. I had to do 2 layers, but it's come up really well. I'll just show you the side. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to paint it now. I will flip it over and do the bottom first, and then once that's all dry, I'll do the top. I'm using a color called Monument. It's a dark gray. I'm not going to use the caravan colors because I don't really have a lot of caravan paint left, and I have a lot of this. So I'm just using this. It will be fine. It's an outdoor paint anyway. I'm also not doing this neatly. That seems like a battle I'm just not willing to take up right now. So I'm just going to do a mess with my brush strokes, because then it doesn't matter if it is a mess, because it's probably going to end up being a mess. I finished all of the outside of the caravan and I'm really happy with how it looks. It's like a little cottage, and I love all of my little plants. Even though most of them are going to take a while to come back, I'm pretty confident that they will all look really good sort of by the end of our summer. I'm up to the point where I need to start doing my soft furnishings for the inside. And my first job is going to be putting a curtain in front of the lounge. So obviously it will be a lot neater, but it will just hang down like this with the strip of 4mm plywood on top. I've flipped this inside out and ironed the crease, and I've gone through and brought all the pins to the inside. This will work fine. It's got a big print, so I'm not concerned if it's not perfect, because I'm hoping that the leaves are going to mask any of my mistakes, and I will just keep adjusting it. I mean, worst case, I just have to get another piece of material from Vinnie's, and I can use the rest of this material to make other things. Nothing really gets wasted in this house. This is the coolest little space. I love coming in here. I just come in here sometimes and just stare at the walls for a while. It's really pretty. This has just been the funnest project ever. I've learnt so much about building stuff and the processes, because like I had no idea how much was involved in every single section. There's so much forethought you have to have before you can build something so that you know the order's gonna, progress correctly. I made a lot of mistakes, so I'm pretty happy about that, because that's where I learn. I've loved the creative side because I love being able to have ideas and then tangibly making those absolutely exist, which is pretty cool. when I was getting the caravan all organized and trying to work out my layout, when I worked out how I wanted to do it, this is pretty much exactly what I saw in my mind. I mean, obviously I have a Scott and I know tools are expensive, so I've got a lot of access to things that, you know, I wouldn't normally have without having a Scott. While I was going through all of the plates and stuff yesterday, this one I'm pretty sure came from the caravan when I got it, so I thought I would bring this one back in. Can I put the kettle down there? Some things I did have to get new. I've been looking for a kettle and a toaster on Marketplace pretty much since I got the caravan, but it's really hard getting 1 litre kettles. So this one I did get from Kmart. Ayla has the same one in her caravan. It works quite well. I got these from Kmart a few months ago. The colours went quite well. I don't normally buy matching things, but here we are. I got a brand new clock from Marketplace probably about a month ago. The lady bought it and it was too big for above her door in her kitchen, so it never got used and it's brand new. Okay, where can we put this? If you're sitting there, you can see it over here. I finished my little caravan today. I put a floor mat down at the door and that was it. That was the final job that I had to do. And I did get that new because I haven't been able to find a small carpet for this area. They're all really big on Marketplace. So I'll just keep looking until I find something that fits. I think I've recycled most things in here quite well. All of the building materials like plywood and paint, I've had to buy new, and that's fine. But like this lounge, I made this lounge from another lounge. I got most of these pillows from Vinnie's and I made my pillowcases. I made this pillowcase from that blanket, and I also made my little curtain stays from the same material that I made this pillow and the curtain for the bedroom. All of my curtains I had to buy new. I couldn't find any secondhand ones. There just didn't seem to be any, and I've been looking for a few months. So I bought 2 curtains new and I made 5 curtains from the 2. The kitchen I got for free from Marketplace at Christmas, as well as the dresser. The fridge was Marketplace. And I made the base of this lounge from a dining table and chair set, and the tabletop was all of my shelves. And it's just been fun. It's been so fun having different items and then making the space to suit the items that I have. And I just feel like it's just been such a worthwhile project, and I love the recycleness about it all. It's officially done. I'm kind of ready to just stop for a little while. I've had a pretty big couple of weeks and my family are down. I have my brother and his family staying with us this weekend, and I'm just going to enjoy that time and not have to think about I've got to sand this and paint it before I go to work, or I just want to enjoy that time. So I would like to thank every single person who has watched any of these videos, but if you've watched the entire playlist series, thank you so much. If you've been inspired to steal some of my ideas, thank you even more. Nearly everything I do, I see other people and I steal their ideas, and then I love sharing those ideas, and hopefully
I have inspired somebody to make something really random out of something random, like a lounge out of a dining table. And it's just been fun. So thank you. Super grateful for all of the people who have inspired me to just keep going. I know that sounds a bit weird, it's a caravan, but for me, it is making something that would have been thrown in the bin into something that's functional again. And I love that. So I will stop talking because I will just continue talking. Final cost for the entire caravan build was like just under $6,200. There was a lot of new materials, and most of that was paint and the plywood, but the stuff I could get for free and fix myself, obviously I did that. But I love it and I think it's worth it, and it's a sellable item.